This is the plaintiff, Jose Gill. He says he and the defendant were friendly, and he repaired her refrigerator, purchased the parts, fixed her appliance, and now she won't pay him. She thinks she can just freeze him out of his money. Well, he's not going anywhere until he gets paid, and is suing this ungrateful former friend for the $270 he's owed. This is the defendant, Santa Batista. She says the plaintiff used to work for a department store, and he was the repairman sent to her when her appliance broke down. He came to fix her freezer, which stopped making ice. When he was done, the refrigerator stopped working. And she's not paying him a penny because she had to get rid of her refrigerator once he broke it and had to go out and buy a new one. She's accused of being a cold customer.
All parties, please use your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case in the docket, the plaintiff repaired the defendant's refrigerator and says the defendant stiffed him. But she says after he was done, the fridge stopped working entirely. It's the case of the heat is on, but not the cold.
Jose Gil,
Yes.
you are suing Santa Batista for $270 because, according to you, you fixed her refrigerator and she refuses to pay you. What happened?
Well, she got in contact with me on June 26th, and she called me up. She said, I need my refrigerator fixed. Something is wrong with the refrigerator.
What was she saying was wrong with it?
She said that the water, the filter, and the water in the ice wasn't working.
Meaning,
So-
what was not working? The refrigerator, the freezer part wasn't making ice?
Not this, it's like when you're gonna take water, the
Uh-huh.
water, I think that was frozen or something like that, nothing come up. This is the
So
reason
you
I
couldn't
called.
get water when you put your glass to it?
Yes, yes.
And you couldn't get ice when you put your
Exactly.
glass to it? That is why you called him?
Yes.
Okay, your freezer was working fine otherwise, and your refrigerator was working fine
Yeah.
otherwise.
Yes.
All right, so then you go over there and is that accurate, that's
Well,
what she told you was wrong?
No, what she told me was the water and the ice. So I said, I got
So you get over there and what do you see is wrong?
And then what I see is I open the refrigerator, and I see the water leaking from the top.
Okay,
So I told her, okay, I know what is wrong with it. I'm going to go, order the parts, and I'll get back to you
do
in
you
a
have
few
a
days.
receipt for the parts?
Yes, I do, yes.
How much did the parts cost you?
$80. Well, actually, it was $90, including the
Okay,
including
$90 for parts, and then how much for labor?
I went down to $90. And the
So
reason
90 and 90, so the whole
Right.
repair was gonna be 180.
180. See.
So far, correct?
So,
Okay,
Okay,
so you do the repair, and what happens?
So what happens is when I was repairing the refrigerator, she left. She said, I'll be back in a little while. When you're done, just call me and I'll be back, Her daughter was at the house, which is something that I didn't really like, but
How old was the daughter?
I don't know how old your daughter. How old is your daughter? I don't know.
How old is your daughter?
15?
17.
17?
Yeah. So anyways, when I was done with the repair, I called the kid and I says, come over here and check the refrigerator and make sure that everything is okay. So she came, checked. So I told her I'm going to be leaving. And
So
I'll be
was the
back.
water working now?
The water was working now, yes.
And the ice was working now?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so then what happened?
So then what happens is I left and she says to me, she came back and I said, I'll be back about around 1 o'clock to pick up the money.
Right.
So she went and she says to me that I broke her refrigerator. I says, how is that? She says, well, because I don't see the temperatures on the refrigerator. But the temperatures on the refrigerator shows on the door, on the control panel, you see the temperature, the freezer and the refrigerator temperatures. So I said, I didn't break that, because what happens is there was so much water coming down from the top that probably
Okay, so let me hear from you. What is your version on why you're not paying him?
everything was wrong. Nothing worked.
That's not gonna work. You're gonna have to give me details
It's like
and proof
I
that it
check-
doesn't work.
No, I checked the refrigerator, the water come up, but it doesn't freezing, it doesn't, nothing. I call him.
I don't know what nothing, it
No,
doesn't
it's
freezing.
it's like the water doesn't cooling down. It's like the refrigerator stopped to work. That was broke.
No, I need you to listen to me. If you can't just say, it stopped working, and prove your case that way. You have a defense to launch. And your defense, you're gonna have to be specific and explain to me what is wrong with the refrigerator. So, are you saying the water that comes out isn't cold?
That wasn't cold.
Okay, what about ice? Does ice come out?
Nothing. No, it doesn't come up.
Okay, and according to you, you tested it with the daughter.
Well, it's going to take a little while for the water to get cool because I just changed it into
Okay,
pieces.
did you test the ice?
No, I didn't check. I didn't check the ice because the
Why not? That's the only two things you were there to fix. How do you not check the ice to see that the ice is working?
because what I went to fix wasn't the ice maker. The ice maker was working okay. What I went to fix was the reservoir and the filter housing.
I'm sorry, the complaint was when I do like this with my glass, ice doesn't come out and water doesn't come out, right?
Yes.
Did you test to see if whatever you did made ice come out and water come out?
I tested the water.
But not the ice?
I didn't check the ice. No, I didn't check the ice.
So is it worth repairing a garden variety refrigerator? What do you say?
I mean, it depends on the price, and if you have like
Generally.
sentimental value with the refrigerator, I would say yes, but overall, I would change it.
What do you say?
Yes, too.
You would repair it. So some people say it's throwing good money after bad.
I would repair it. If it was a minor problem, I would repair it.
Okay, that's kind of interesting. Go inside the courtroom.
So, and I call him, and I say, it's not working.
How was it not working? It wasn't getting cold?
The soon I checking, I don't see nothing. I say, give me a couple
You don't
hours.
see nothing is not...
No, I'm sorry.
What do
sir.
you mean by I don't see nothing? What do you mean?
I checking, and I don't feeling like it's cooling down.
So when you say it wasn't working, you mean your refrigerator wasn't cold?
It wasn't cold.
Enough.
Enough. I'm sorry,
Okay.
my English
and
is
that,
bad.
now
I'm
your
sorry.
English is fine. You just have to be specific. So it wasn't cooling enough. So you call him, and what does he say?
When I say to him, come in and get a piece, I'm going to get a new refrigerator. I'm not going to pay that much money for something is not working, for something is broke. So he been calling me after that couple of times to come and get it, and I say I'm working because I work 16 hours a day. So, and I say to him, I'm going to buy new refrigerator. If you cannot fix it, I'm going to buy a new one. And I bought a new refrigerator after that.
What'd you do with this refrigerator?
That wasn't working.
What did you do with this refrigerator?
When PC Richard came to bring the new refrigerator, they take it out.
All right. But you have to understand, Ms. Batista, that even if your testimony is correct, that, you know, it wasn't working correctly after that, you paid how much to have this thing diagnosed and have him come for a service call and everything else? You paid nothing. You paid zero. How is that fair? Like, did you try did you say to him, all right, let's, you know, split the baby, let's do some, you know, I mean, did you say anything?
I call him.
And also, I call him, I know you called him, but also, did you ever make yourself available so he could take the parts back?
No, I say that. I say he can come in and get it.
But then you talked about how you work 16-hour days.
That was a couple days later. I say, PC Richie gonna come in to bring the piece, you know, the refrigerator, and today take it out. This way he can come in to get the piece what he put in there.
All right. Is he a witness or moral support?
No, yes. It's like I bring him because he been doing a lot of work in my house, and I'm been paying fine. You know, it's like I never have a problem to pay. And even with him, too, I never have a problem to pay.
Right, but I don't think it's fair to pay him zero. It's not.
It's not to be fair
No,
to
but
pay.
but it's not fair because, you know that that the time is worth something. I mean, if I were you, I would have just said, great, you're getting a new refrigerator, I'm taking your refrigerator. You know?
I was gonna suggest that.
Yeah, that would have been a good suggestion. If
But,
it works so great, take it and put it in your garage.
But,
you know?
but I was really upset by the situation.
I know.
I say, forget it.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. All right. I do know there obviously something was wrong because she's not nuts. I mean, you know, there was something wrong and she was mad because it's so much cheaper just to pay you the $190 than to buy a brand new refrigerator.
Yeah.
So I am ordering the defendant to pay the plaintiff for his time and a little more. So this will cover the parts and this will cover some of your time, but not the amount that you're asking for because the thing wasn't working. All right. So I am going to order the defendant to pay the plaintiff $130. That's my verdict. Good luck.
Thanks.
So the plaintiff gets a small portion of what he was seeking, $130. Ms. Batista, didn't you feel a little guilty not paying him for anything?
No, I don't feel guilty because the contract with him by words, we're talking, if he fixes it, he get paid. If he not fix it, I'm not going to pay. So, and he's lucky I don't bring this in court. The test he's sending to me because he want me to pay with sex. He's really lucky it's because I don't want to ruin her marriage. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, sweetheart? Sorry. Then I have it proof.
Well, did you hear her?
No, I didn't hear what you said. I
It's
think.
probably just as well.
Okay, I put it off, yeah, yeah.
You're getting $130 back. You should be
Ah,
happy, okay?
Well, I guess to a point, yes, but the whole thing she said in there that wasn't what happened, really. Look, you know something, I've been doing this for 20 years. I have a lot of experience on this stuff.
Yeah.
I don't need to come over here for $270, be honest with you.
I
Yeah,
agree.
I got plenty of business, yeah, I really do, yeah.
All right.
So I don't need her
Thank you
stuff.
very much. Okay,
And what she says
congratulations.
is not true.
Okay. All right. Harvey?
So look, I mean, we've talked about this before. The job is not a guarantee that it's going to work. It means he has to be professional in what he does. And if he is, he gets his money.